Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. I've been meaning to do this video a while ago once I first got it, but I never really thought about it until a couple days ago where I was going between both powders and I was like, wait, I never compared them, like which one works better. I realized that I was using one more than the other lately, and the powders that I'm talking about are these setting powders. This one is the original formula Coty Airspun Loose Powder. This one you can buy at Walgreens. I've used longer actually. This is the Laura Mercier powder, the translucent loose setting powder. And this one you can buy at Sephora, and I don't really know anywhere else, but I bought mine at Sephora. I thought I would do a wear test on each of them and show you guys if there's a difference and what the differences are, and if it's worth spending your money on the Laura Mercier or can you just stick to the Coty Airspun one from Walgreens. I'll show you my thoughts. So the concealer I'm using for this video is the Pro Conceal from LA Girl. This one's in the color Pure Beige. I wanted to use this one because this one kind of does get a little bit creamy, so I wanted to test out to see how exactly each of the concealers will, or each of the powders will kind of set this. Okay, the first powder that I'm using is the Airspun. This one you can get at Walgreens, I think maybe Target, but I've only seen it at Walgreens, and it's extremely inexpensive. It comes with a big powder puff, and it usually makes a huge mess. That's the one thing I will say that I really hate about it, and I don't love the smell. So anyways, one side of it I'm going to use with my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to set underneath the eye. This one has like a little bit of a pink tone to it too. So I'm going to put it by my nose too, because I usually set in that area. And on this side I'm using my Laura Mercier powder. This one, I don't think it comes with a sponge. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. And it has no scent to it. So I'm going to use my other side of my Beauty Blender with that. And this one isn't, I don't think it's as fine as the other one. You want to use it on the other side, and as you can see, this side is probably brighter. I don't know, hopefully you can tell. This side seems to be brighter than the other side. Right now it pretty much looks the same, so I'm just going to finish up my makeup and see if there's a difference at the end starting point. And so I have my makeup starting point of this wear test. Alright, so I'm finished with my makeup and I'm going to take a closer look to see how it all settled in. I can't really tell a difference, to be honest. I'm like trying to like make little fine lines, but both kind of have that. So I think the biggest test that I'll be able to see would be if it lasts and it keeps me less oily all day long. So I'll check back in maybe like 3 or 4 hours just to see if there's one side that's oily and one side that's not. I purposely used a foundation that kind of isn't that mattifying, which is the Conceal and Perfect by Milani. And I used a concealer that isn't necessarily dry or prolonged wear either, which is the LA Girl concealer. So hopefully I'll figure out if there's one that works better, performs better in terms of longevity, better than the other. But for now, they look the exact same, they feel the exact same. Or onto the sponge, the Coty one looks a little bit finer and smoother, but you can't really tell when it's on. So let's keep it going and figure out if there's a difference. Yeah, it's been about like 2.5 hours, and with this kind of test, it doesn't have to be like a long all day, because for the most part it's pretty much like whatever went on my face, how's it look? And I'm gonna take a look. And I did try to set like this area to see if it would like kind of maintain the oils. There's like no difference. I really don't see a difference, and I mean, like, I don't see a difference. Have you guys tried these out? What are your thoughts on them? But for me, honestly, I don't see a big difference enough to buy one over the other. If I were to start this all over again, I'd probably just buy the Airspun version and save my money with the Laura Mercier, because this one does the same thing as this one. The only thing though is that this smells so icky. Not like awful, but it's so strong. That's what it is. I would probably buy this over this one if I had to start all over. I keep this one in my kit, and to be honest, I really wish I would use this one. It just smells so bad, but I think this one's a little bit finer and it kind of lands on the skin a little bit nicer. This one tends to dry out the under eye a little bit much. I like this all over my face to keep like oily skin, but I don't see any difference from either side. I never play with them side by side. I don't know. I think the Coty one won because it's cheaper, it's more accessible, and it has, I think it might have more. This one has double than the Laura Mercier one, so that's also cool too. This one definitely won the battle, and overall I think it performs the same. and it also is way cheaper and more accessible. So I like this one. Hopefully you guys try this out, and if you haven't already, like, go out and buy it. I think it's worth a try just so you can see what it feels like on your skin. I don't bake with either of them. I know that there's some people who say that one is drier than the other when they're baking under there, but I just don't do that anymore. I just set it and then wipe it away and blend it away with the beauty blender. So I don't really have opinions about how it lasts on the face. I don't bake under here either. But if you wanted to like test that out, that might be a whole different result. But for me, I don't do that on purpose because I don't want my under eyes to look dry. I'm so glad I'm able to film these videos for you guys so you guys don't have to waste your money on one or the other. You can kind of make your decisions based on maybe my opinions if you trust them, and find a powder that works best for you, or find a product that works best for you if it's a good duplicate or not. So thank you guys so much for trusting me with doing that. I'll be continuing to do more in the next coming weeks, but this one I was actually really excited about. So if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, you guys could always click on my vlog channel to see what I'm doing every single day in the month of December. I'm doing some fun holiday stuff, and I'm also just doing boring makeup stuff in my bedroom. So if you want to click on the little subscribe button, please do so. It's in my vlog channel, Susie's Diary. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!